Take a close look at this portrait of Queen Elizabeth I. See that impossibly smooth porcelain white skin? It wasn't just a trend, and it definitely wasn't natural. It was a mask. A thick cake-tang layer of chemical paste, meticulously applied to hide the marks of age, illness, and time itself. But lurking within this pursuit of perfection was a horrifying secret. The very concoction she used to project an image of ageless power was slowly, relentlessly eating her flesh alive. This is the story of Venetian Ceruse, the killer makeup that poisoned the European aristocracy. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're peeling back the layers of history to uncover a dark and dangerous beauty standard. In the 16th and 17th centuries, your skin tone was your social status. A tan wasn't a sign of a healthy glow or a nice vacation. It was the mark of the working class, a sign that you toiled under the sun in the fields. To be pale, almost ghostly white, was the ultimate symbol of wealth and privilege. It meant you lived a life of indoor leisure, shielded from the sun's rays, untouched by manual labor. And to achieve this coveted spectral complexion, the elite turned to what was considered the most luxurious and effective foundation money could buy: Venetian Ceruse. Its name sounds elegant, doesn't it? Venetian, evoking images of Italian artistry and luxury. Ceruse, a soft, silky-sounding word, and on the surface it delivered. This stuff was like the original Photoshop, but in a pot. It could cover any blemish, from freckles to the deep, pitting scars left behind by smallpox, a disease that ravaged Europe at the time. It smoothed over wrinkles, creating a flawless, even canvas. It made you look radiant, angelic, almost otherworldly. But the recipe for this miracle cosmetic was a chemist's nightmare, a toxic brew that would make any modern-day scientist recoil in horror. The primary ingredients were simple: vinegar and white lead. Yes, you heard that right. Lead, the same heavy metal we now know is a potent neurotoxin, so dangerous that we've removed it from our paint, our pipes, and our gasoline. Imagine you're a noblewoman at court. You apply this creamy paste every single day. At first, the results are stunning. Your skin looks perfect. You feel confident, beautiful, powerful. But lead is insidiously absorbed through the skin, entering your bloodstream and wreaking havoc from the inside out. Slowly, over months and years, the devastating side effects would begin to appear. Your hair would start to fall out in clumps. Instead of looking pale and youthful, your underlying skin would turn a sickly gray, shriveling and losing its elasticity. Your teeth, exposed to the lead, would turn black and begin to rot from the gums. And it didn't just affect your appearance. The neurological damage was just as severe. Users would experience abdominal pain, muscle paralysis, and terrifyingly fierce mood swings and cognitive decline. They were quite literally being poisoned in the name of beauty. Now, let's go back to Queen Elizabeth, the Virgin Queen. Her image was everything. She needed to project strength, stability, and eternal youth to a court full of ambitious men who might see a woman, especially an aging one, as weak. Smallpox had left her face scarred in her late 20s, and she turned to Venetian Ceruse to create her iconic mask of youth. Legend has it she became so dependent on this mask that she would wear it for days, even weeks, at a time without washing it off, simply layering more on top. This created a tragic, vicious cycle. As the lead in the makeup destroyed her skin, creating more damage, deeper pits, and uglier discoloration, her solution was the only one she knew: to apply an even thicker layer of the very poison that was causing the problem. Imagine the state of her actual skin underneath that mask. It must have been a horror show. By the end of her life, it's said that her layer of makeup was nearly an inch thick. She was entombed within her own cosmetic creation. It's a deeply sad and ironic tale. In her desperate pursuit of an image of eternal life and vitality, she was literally painting herself to death. She wasn't the only one, of course. Countless aristocrats suffered the same fate. One of the most famous victims was Maria Coventry, Countess of Coventry, a celebrated beauty in the 18th century who is said to have died from lead poisoning due to her extensive use of ceruse. People knew it was dangerous. their whispers and warnings. But the pressure to conform to this deadly beauty standard was just too strong. It wasn't until many decades later, as medical knowledge advanced, that society finally connected the dots and the horrifying truth became undeniable. Their quest for beauty had created a monster. Today we have our own beauty pressures. We worry about wrinkles, fine lines, and gray hairs. We're bombarded with images of filtered, flawless perfection on social media. But looking back at the gruesome story of the Mask of Youth, it puts things into perspective. It's a stark reminder that the standards of beauty can be not only absurd, but also incredibly dangerous. It makes you think maybe growing older, with all the natural lines and marks that life leaves on our faces, isn't such a bad thing after all. Maybe true beauty lies in authenticity, not in a toxic mask. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this dive into history interesting, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.